Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I've been camped here at this kind of BLM trailhead, basically. It's kind of an OHV area for 4 days now, and it's been great. I came here so I could get caught up on my work, and I've accomplished that. But now I have laundry and trash piling up, and I'm running low on water. It's time to move on. Today's a Thursday, and I've decided to book one night at a campground, mostly for convenience purposes, just so I can fill my water and do my laundry and stuff. I found a place that's pretty reasonably priced. All of the RV parks in Montana they're premium. It's pretty damn expensive to stay places. There's only one state park on my route today, but it doesn't look like they have any water. So yeah, I'm moving on. It's Thursday, so I'd like to just take care of all my chores and then get away from all civilization by tomorrow night, because the weekend. So that's the idea. So thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, we're here in Butt. The E is silent. At the Safeway. Went over the Continental Divide there, that was cool. Alright, kitties always get a snack when I go to the grocery store, because driving on the interstate stresses them out. This morning I pulled this pork loin out of the freezer. The plan is to throw it in the crock pot when I get to my campsite. I'm trying to consume all of my meat and produce and dairy and stuff before I go to Canada. Not that it's a big deal, but it's just a hassle when you have to declare stuff and get it inspected and all of that. So I'm gonna try to eat most of the food that I got before I cross the border, and then just go buy more after the fact. So we're gonna have pork loin, and then I got some stuffed mushrooms from the Safeway here. I'm digging Butte. It's actually I like it here, and the weather couldn't be more perfect. It's 50 degrees and sunny and beautiful. But after these cats are done snacking, I'm gonna head on up to Deer Lodge. We're just working our way right through Montana. Alright, home sweet home. This place is pretty nice. I mean, it's like right off the interstate, so it's not going to be quiet, but it's Pretty nice place, looks pretty clean. I noticed there is a hiking trail down that way. Go check that out maybe tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get all hooked up, fill my water tank and stuff, and then go check out the facilities. I'd like to get some laundry done while I'm here. Alright, I'm all filled up and hooked up. Yeah, the water pressure here is all of it. I had to install my regulator. It's pretty spicy. Alright, here's the laundry room. We've got one washer out of commission, and looks like somebody's using the other two, so I gotta wait. We'll see if they have showers here. Alright, these are actually not too bad. It's kind of a big community, not private at all, but yeah, not terrible. I mean, it's pretty clean, pretty modern. Not too shabby. Pretty cool looking little chilling area. Got a pigeon on top. This little bear's hanging on there. It's cool. Yeah, even being right next to the interstate, it's really not that loud here. Weather is still like, man, it's perfect. And look at the scenery. Look at the mountains. Montana, man, it's beautiful. Alright, I forgot to pull my crock pot out of the trunk, so I'm gonna go do that now. Maybe let the cats out since I gotta wait a while to get my laundry done. Yeah, this is you know, not too bad. It was like $55, so.
Before they sent it out, did somebody say?
Yeah, it's check-in time. I just watched two other people try to go do their laundry, so it's gonna be a waiting game all day. I'll probably try and get it done this evening later on. Filling up my water. I threw my pork loin in the crock pot. I just have it on low because it wasn't fully thawed yet, but that can go all day. It's 1 o'clock, so got some time. Kitties have settled down. I'm sure they both still want to go outside, but we're all just chilling now. Got an opening. I still got all of that to do yet, but getting our chores done. The campground lady's trying to change the batteries in this door lock thing here. So I told her I'd hang out and let her back in whenever she comes back. Alright, here's the side dish for the pork loin. It's just variety stuffed mushrooms from Safeway. I'm just gonna heat them up in the pan until they're all melty and gooey. Pork loin, I don't think it's gonna shred apart, but I'll just cut it into slices. It's gonna be little tiny pork chops. So that's dinner tonight. Pretty basic, but we've got unlimited power here, so. And they're done. Just like that. I'm watching One Night Out, one of my favorite camping channels on YouTube. These poor cats really want to go outside. We finally have some perfect weather, and I should have stayed another day at that place, but I looked at the forecast for around here, and all weekend is supposed to be real nice. Monday's looking kind of hot, though, but I'll be further north by then. Poor Theodore. He just wants all the freedom. Tomorrow, son. Tomorrow morning, go outside, and I love you. dishes are done, other than the crock pot, and letting that cool down so I can put the meat in a baggie or one of these little containers I bought a while ago. This is dessert. $2.99. Like I really need this in my life, but it's gonna be good. Beautiful day. It is Friday morning. I'm about to get out of here and go find somewhere to disperse camp away from people so I can enjoy the weekend and let these cats roam. So we are hitting the road, heading north. I pinned some Forest Service roads between here and Kalispell, so gonna hop on the interstate very briefly and then take a highway up to some other road and see what we can find. I am at the summit of Dalton Mountain, and so far I've found 0 places to park my van. I'm trying to camp up here somewhere. Every side road either says private property or motor vehicle use prohibited. There's this here, but it's flooded, and there's that there, which I think leads up to the actual top of the mountain. I found one spot and it was like really bleak. It was like all burned and cut up and stuff. I could probably get through that, but I think what I'm gonna do is fly my drone to see what's up this way, just to see if there's I just want like a somewhat flat clearing somewhere. Well, this is home. Look at that. I am way the hell up here. This is sweet. It's cold. I need to put a hoodie on. My van is really like that. So I need to maybe repark. I don't know if I can do much better. But it's just this little kind of side road off of this side road. And it's a very obvious spot. And we got a few little wooden things around here. I think that's a barricade to shut off this trail, you know. Yeah, this is gonna do. This is my weekend home here in Montana. Yeah, it's probably 40 degrees. I'm cold. I'm wearing a t-shirt. So yeah, I might just kind of try reparking the van. I'm not gonna get it perfect, but if I can get it better, maybe just back up a little bit, kind of put it at an angle here. And yeah, this is sweet, man. Look at all these flowers everywhere. We got beautiful little like violet things and white stuff, and yeah. Gonna repark the van, let the cats out, keep an eye out for grizzly bears, because that's a thing around here. And yeah, home sweet home. This is great. Alright, I got 0 roll, but I have 4 degrees of pitch to the back, you know, like that. Which is, that's okay. You know, it's excessive, but it's definitely the best I can do here, and it'll be just fine. Ah, this is sweet. I'm on a mountain top. I'm definitely doing some hikes this weekend. Little trail right there. I'm gonna hike up that and see if I can get to the summit, which I believe is that way. Definitely gonna have the bear spray with me when I do that. And yeah, this is awesome. What a perfect place to spend my weekend. Probably not going to see anyone at all. Maybe someone will drive up that way. Likely with a Jeep or a side-by-side or something. But I've got my own little mountaintop campsite in Montana. This is called Dalton Mountain. And if you look right over here through these trees, we've got, look at that view. Beautiful. This is the Helena National Forest, I believe. And it looks like this area has been logged. Or something. I don't know. All these trees are babies. Got this kind of goofy looking guy right here, which is just a big stick swaying in the wind with... Yeah, hopefully I don't see any bears. I mean, that'd be definitely get me the views on YouTube, but you know, just want to have a nice, relaxing, chill weekend. Now check these guys out. So we got some pretty cool looking flowers up there. I swear on the way up I saw a marmot, but I don't think we're high enough up for that. That's like alpine tundra shit, right? You know, marmots. Look at these guys. It's pretty impressive stamen there. Or whatever. Whole bunch of them around here. Yeah, this is great. So that road right there, that little side shoot off there says vehicle use restricted, and there's a gate. Oh, I need that sun to come back. It's cold up here. It is like 40 degrees. Look at this boy. You're getting all tangled up in the tires, son. Go the other way. He's been so excited the whole way up here. He's been just climbing all over me and trying to get out of the van any chance he can get. Cutie Butts is just vibing. She's like, yeah, this is nice. This looks good. Better than that campground we were just at. Ain't no dogs or people anywhere to be seen. That Jeep drove by some girl with their dog. She's like, does that road keep going? I'm like, yep. It's like, okay, cool. Nice cat. Alright, well, I'm going to put my hoodie on and kind of get settled here, and then I'll see you guys later. I'm not expecting any rain, but I know from experience that when you're this high up, I mean, anything could happen, so. But yeah, home sweet home. Alright, I'm going to hike to the summit of this mountain. I'm only at 6,800 feet here. I thought I was higher than that, but still, I'm high enough where the weather is nice and cool. Wearing a flannel in summertime. It's awesome. Hopefully it does not rain, or at least not a significant amount, because the road coming up here was, if it rains a lot, I'm stuck here. But it should be good. There's really no rain in the forecast. I am gonna have a fire tonight if it ain't too windy. It's been a while. I was just thinking about that when I hit the road a couple months ago. It was, we had fire bans. And then since then, I've either just been moving around too fast or the weather has not been cooperative. It's been like windy or whatever. But this here seems like the perfect place to have a nice fire tonight, drink some tea, relax, have a great weekend. I'm really excited about this awesome spot that I have. I'm going to be editing this video as I go. Try to avoid having a backlog of stuff I need to edit, you know. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing, how fast I'm moving around, what I'm filming, you know. But this one, since I'm just kind of having a peaceful mountain camp to avoid the crowds for the weekend, which is basically the theme of this video, yeah, I'll just edit as I go, which is ideal, you know. These views are just awesome. So I was kind of researching this area that I'm in here. It was a big, lot of logging has happened around here. So that's why it looks the way that it looks. There were fires, you can tell. There was a big, must have been a burn pile there. But yeah, it's just, it was all logged at some point, so. Oh, look. Cool little red flowers, too. Man. Look how vibrant these. Wow. And we got those purple ones and more of those white guys. Yeah, this is sweet. Real pretty up here. Well, this is a bit of a hill climb. I will see you guys further up the road here. Got all this cool moss on the trees. That's awesome. Flannel came right off. It's not hot, but hiking uphill with the pack and being out of shape. I'm trying to hike loudly, you know, bear stuff. I'm like talking to myself and stomping around up here. We're getting there. Look, we have yellow. So we've got almost every color of flower up here in the mountains. Growing wild. Ah, this is so just amazing, this dose of nature that I'm getting here. I love it. You know, someday it'd be nice to have my own like off-grid property somewhere up north. Kind of like cabin in the woods kind of scenario, you know. And then just spend my winters in the Southwest. That would be a pretty good life, I think. You know. I think I'm gonna see everything I want to see in my life. And then focus on a plan such as that. I think that's a natural, like, next step for me, you know. Kind of miss having a shop. I think in my old age I'm gonna require some kind of workshop. So I'll just tinker on stuff till I die, you know. I'm looking at this. You know, this would be a good camp spot right here. I ain't moving again, but, you know, that would be a great option if I took my van up this much further. All right, so this is the summit of Dalton Mountain. There is a spine. Oh, it's ominous. Definitely human remains. Yep, this is it. This is Dalton Mountain. Look at that view. Yeah, there's the teeth. The jawbone. I mean, so not a bad place to die. Definitely Sasquatch related. Yeah, what a view. I mean, I could camp right here too. There's basically a 2-track leading up to this. I like where I'm at though. yeah, fire pit already made and all of that. So yeah, I made it to the top of a mountain, 6,800 foot mountain, but the view is definitely pretty sweet. Yeah, I brought my drone with me. It's kind of windy though. Yeah, this is nice. I'll get some zoomed in shots of this sweet view I got here. That is the southeast, and that highway eventually leads to Helena. Can't see it from here, but so I'm northwest of Helena and northeast of Missoula, southeast of Kalispell. That's where I'm at. Looking a little rainy, potentially. I hope not. Well, we got some pretty heavy wind going on. It's 7:30 now. If it dies down in the next hour, I'll have a fire. If not, I'll have a fire tomorrow. I think I'm good on the rain, though. It's just stuff is blowing on through. I think it might be a little warmer tomorrow, too. It's 40 degrees, according to my van. It's probably about 100 in Nebraska right now with, 100% humidity. So I am definitely not complaining. It's gonna be a chilly night. Gonna run my heat for sure. If it wasn't so windy, it'd be a good night for the wood stove too, actually. Maybe I could get away with that up here in the mountains this weekend. I can burn whatever around here. This is all, it's old, but it's wood, it's everywhere. Nice quiet spot. I've had a couple people drive up to that lookout, a dirt bike guy and a side-by-side dude and a truck guy. But they go up there, about 5-10 minutes later you see them drive back down. Because there's nothing else up there. Not too shabby though. Perfect place to spend the weekend, nice and quiet. You know, 7:30 in the morning is actually the best time to have a fire. It's the coldest. It's in the 30s. Those trees were just bending over all night. And I think it's going to be, I don't know, looking a little, might be inside quite a bit today. You know, whenever I've been camping and I've always wanted to just have a nice fire in the morning and sit by it and drink my coffee. But I've always had to go, especially on road trips. It's like you spend one night somewhere and then you got to move on. So this is actually a treat for me. Theodore's so big he outgrew his flannel already too. Like, that cat is huge. He's like a tiger. Yeah, it's pretty windy already. This might be a pretty short fire. I slept really good last night. Nice and peaceful and quiet and cold. I sleep good when it's cold, and then I wake up and realize it's like 50 degrees in the van. And then I feel bad for my cats. So I kick on the heat at, 5 o'clock in the morning or something. Ah, I just felt a raindrop. Seriously? Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, like, how busy, like, campgrounds and everywhere else in the world is right now. I'm so happy I found this spot. Finally having my nice little fire. It's been, shit, 2 months since I've had a fire. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, you know, it's Saturday. I'm gonna be here till Monday, so I'll have plenty of opportunity to have more fires. I do have a feeling that it's gonna get pretty windy today, though, so. This is nice, though. This is... I think I'm just gonna shut up and sit here and enjoy this. Finish my coffee. You're so big and handsome. Look how big and handsome you are. Big old chonker. Well, guys, you've seen about all there is to see in this video. I've managed to avoid crowds and heat so far this summer. That was kind of the whole point of coming up here. Is it's Saturday today, you know, trying to just have a nice, peaceful, quiet place to spend my weekend and enjoy myself, and it's working out pretty good. Weather's not too bad, actually. I'd have another fire tonight. In the next video, I don't know exactly what. There's a few campsites I've pinned on the map, some along some lakes. But I am working my way up to Kalispell. I have some business to take care of up there. I have to get my cutie butts rabies shot, actually. When you import livestock into Canada, they have to be up to date on everything, so that's kind of something I need to take care of. But yeah, I am working my way up into British Columbia. Gonna have some just beautiful, beautiful stuff to show you in the coming videos. So, and you know what, at this rate, if things keep working out the way they have, I'm not gonna need AC in this van. It just depends on where you spend your summers, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just kind of like a chill, you know, peaceful kind of thing. And yeah, I'm having a great time up here in the mountains in Montana. Montana is beautiful. I love it. I really appreciate you guys watching and tuning in every time I post a video. It means a lot to me. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.